Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's got to be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement and the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price, turnkey. It's got to be HPG.
It later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Welcome and good evening Service FM Stadium for finals fixtures here today. A massive day for these two teams in the Apex Still WNPLSA, presented by JB Metropolitan. West Adelaide taking on Adelaide Comets in a major semi-final. The winner here today will get the ultimate prize of featuring in this year's final in a couple of weeks and get a week off. West Adelaide come into this game after a week off, once securing the Premiership a couple of weeks ago in the final rounds. Come in fresh, while Adelaide Comets are coming off a 1-0 win last week against Salisbury Inter. And we're getting underway. It's West Adelaide kicking to the left of your screens in their iconic blue and white strips. Whilst the LA Comets in there, black and blue, kicking to the right of your screens. Perfect day for football. Blues are here today. We'll take on Adelaide, Campbelltown City next week as well, but still 90 minutes to play, plus any additional time, then still remains scoreless. It will have extra time here today and penalties if needed. On your matchday commentator, Johnny Keko, bringing you all the action here today alongside former WNPL head coach Paul Morris. Big game here today, Paul. Both teams very eager to get this win and get another week off. And if they do lose today, West Adelaide, it could be their first loss since early in 2024 against the same team.
Yep. Well, thanks, Johnny. I'm really looking forward to this one today. Two great sides, two best sides in the league, as the table never lies at the end of the home and away rounds. West Adelaide, unbelievable record. Again, going the season unbeaten, but Comets, and twice they've played them this season, have really given really good games. So, no, looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to it.
Now, Comets having to defend early. It's gone out. Early throw in in the opening minutes down here. There's a small Comets army behind one of the goals. Getting behind their side. Now, it's Yamada. Lina Yamada scored 27 league goals this season. Looking to try and make it 30 in this Apex Steel WNPLSA season. She's already at 30 though, if you count the Apex Steel Cup. Now it's Chrissy Banagaris. She's scored every game so far that she's played this year for the Comets, but only be able to score one. She's definitely looking to try and make a double. Now it's West Adelaide. Georgia Nicola. She does well. A little bit of physicality there. It's pacing back is Hodgson. Quickly, and there's John Pandagaris getting a touch. That's the fastest I've seen him run in a long time.
It's the first time I've seen him run in a long time, never mind the fastest. Johnny kind of keep John away out the action there. Both teams feeling each other out there. There's a little bit of a attack there for Comets, broke down very well, defended by Gemma McFarlane. So.
Throw in for West Adelaide. Blackett just couldn't quite hold on to it. Anastasia Willoughby. Notridge. Nicola. Now West Adelaide again, trying to find it to Nina Yamada. Prolific striker, scored many goals this year. And the top goal scorer by a large margin as well. Sasaki, just a short clearance. And now, can West Adelaide from distance. And it's gone just off the line. And it's Yamada! None other to take it and get the lead for West Adelaide. She was there at the right time, at the right moment. Madison Molino managed to get a hand to it, but it wasn't quite enough for Nina Yamada to capitalise and just tap it into the back of the net, Paul.
Yeah, no, Comets should have cleared the lines there. Unfortunately, didn't clear the lines. Broke to Harry there, Harry Burnett. Good strike, good touch under the bar, but unfortunately, as she always does, Nina Yamada first to react there and puts West Adelaide 1-0 up in the first, 4 or 5 minutes of the game.
What a start for West Adelaide. 4 minutes into this game. Having a very convincing lead with a great goal to kickstart the game for them as well. She thought she did everything she could, Madison Molino. Now West Adelaide take the lead early, but Adelaide Comets, very tough one, these two teams. Good defending there from West Adelaide. Willoughby. Nicola goes for a shot from distance, but not too much on it to be dangerous to get the equaliser. West Adelaide come out here strong in the opening minutes, but Adelaide Comets wouldn't say they're any weaker in these opening few minutes as well, Paul, would you?
No, it's still pretty even. Again, nearly another error there by an unusual error, to be honest with, from Maddie Wright there. Just turned the ball over in a dangerous area, and a good strike from Nicole. But
Blackett. Sorry, Paul.
No, that's all right, but straight at Erin Murphy there, who made a comfortable save. So West Adelaide just trying to settle on the ball when they get it there at the back and play it around as they normally do. They go 1-0 up and then they try and take a bit of sting out of the game and a bit of pace out of it and keep possession. But here go Comets again.
And it's Panagaris. Can Comets get an equaliser in this area now? It was Hazelwood. Made a little run through, but it's gone out for a corner. And there's a drums in the background as well. It's great to hear this, just off camera a little bit, but this is what you love to see. Support getting out behind the team and the next generation as well. A lot of young kids out there.
No, that's what finals are all about. You get there and it's special. You know, it's special for players. It's special for the supporters. You never know. You never know when you're going to get your next one. So we'll see how Comets go with this corner. But two of the best probably set piece teams in the league. So it will be interesting to see how Comets go with this one.
This corner. It's taken. Blackett's there. Unfortunately gives away another corner. Just disappointed in that clearance. Perfect day for football. Couldn't ask for a more spectacular weather for a day of double NPL finals action. Sent in near post. Another corner forced once again. Nanaka Sasaki having to take 3 corners in a row.
Yeah, she'd be a little bit disappointed with the first two. She's usually better quality. She's better quality. She always better quality on the ball there, so she'll try and fit this probably a little bit more 6-yard box. I would have thought she'll try and get it there for those runners coming in from the edge of the box.
Sasaki sends it in. A lot of heads in the area, and we goal kick this time around for West Adelaide. It's 1-0 to West Adelaide on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Chasing the back. Here's Sarulis, captain. Back to Madison Molino. Quick clearance. Bit far off with a chance from Blackett. It's just gone over. But she spot an opportunity there, Blackett. And she can score from distance as well. It's not the first time she's tried that and first time she's pulled it off.
No, Nicole doesn't need to be asked twice when she gets the opportunity in and around that box. That was a great strike, just probably a couple of feet over the bar, but really good strike.
And again, Notridge. Cerulis getting really quickly. Off the head of Costanzo. Now on the other end is Sasaki. Hazelwood tries to make a run through to get around Hodgson. Hodgson, well defended. Only as far as Sasaki though. Sasaki sends it in, but straight into the hands of Erin Murphy. 5 clean sheets this season from Erin Murphy. Neither of those have come against the Adelaide Comets. They've managed to find the back of the net these last couple of times they've met earlier in the season. 1 draw, a 3-all high scoring draw, and a 2-1 win to West Adelaide at home. The last time Comets managed to beat West Adelaide was the last time West Adelaide, funnily enough, haven't lost their home and away fixture. That was back in 2024, round 5. Obviously, they did lose last year's grand final in between that, but have come back with a vengeance and haven't lost a game yet this season. One of the first teams to do so. Have the home and away season undefeated. Cerulis. Trying to find a way through, but Yamada. Always looks good on the ball. Nicola. She tries to control it, does well to keep it in. Well, thought she did well, but in the end, sent it out for a throw-in.
No, it's one of the things I like as a coach against Nina there. She scores goals, but she's not trying to do the hard yards for the team as well. Coming deep, being the link player when she needs to be, trying to bring players in. Really, really good to see.
Hodgson, back to Costanzo. McFarlane.
Again, just trying to draw Comets defence out there with that sideways movement.
And a sense over. Blackett's there to try and do something, but Anastasia Willoughby forces the corner. Just a bit of a relief as well. 13 minutes in. Adelaide Comets find themselves behind, but not without the opportunities on their end. Just got to find better finishes. The final finish. Corner to come in. It's Blackett. And sent in deep. Molina with a punch out. Still alive though for West Adelaide. His handball from Burnett. Harriet Burnett, the only one to be changed from last week's starting 11. Or sorry, 2 weeks ago starting 11 against Campbelltown City. A 3-0 win at home. And that replacement is Lily DeCola, who's on the bench today. Can't quite see from up here, but I'm pretty certain both those benches are half full at the moment because 3 players on each side are currently playing in their reserves final as well, which is ironically Adelaide Comets and West Adelaide, which is in extra time. Paul.
Yep, last time I saw it was still in extra time. I haven't seen any difference, but it's an interesting one when you have those players that qualify for reserves, but also regulars in your first team squad. And today's one of those occasions where at the start of the game both benches are down a few players. So,
well, and the celebrations for whoever does win, their celebration will be as they're running over.
Yeah, they won't be able to hang around. They'll have to get straight across and get on the bench. Yes, Panagaris trying to get in behind here.
And the shot, great save there from Murphy.
No, you don't want to do that too many times. Give Chrissy half a yard there around the box and she'll get a shot away. You know, one of the best nines in the league. Out and out strikers in the league that we have.
Now it's Adelaide playing it around. That's a Johns. Yamada's there, but way too heavy on the end. It's gone out.
Comets seem, when they get it in that central area, they seem intent on getting it, trying to get it Hazelwood in behind, and the minute Emily's Hodgson's got the mark of her at the moment, but they still persist with it and haven't come down this near side to us much at all when they've had possession.
Costanzo's playing it over now. Can West Adelaide try and find a way through? Hodgson. Nice little run. I couldn't get it past Sienna Weston. Now on the other end. Back to Costanzo for West Adelaide. She looks up, plays it back to Murphy, the goalkeeper. Laura Johns. McFarlane. Now West Adelaide again, back to Western. The Adelaide Comets. Long ball over to Panagaris. Panagaris is really frustrated trying to get a pass off. Now it's turned over to Pritchard. West Adelaide in there attacking half. Pritchard. Hazelwood now for Adelaide Comets. Again turned over. For those of you tuning into the stream, the footage will return soon. And it's a long distance shot from Nina Yamada, but not enough power on it to test Madison Molino. You can still hear us. We'll bring you all the commentary, but footage will return shortly. The team's working on it as we speak. Pritchard. West Adelaide again. Looking to try and make it through that right side, but it's Sasaki, Yuka Sasaki that gets in the way. Finds Georgie Nicola. Anastasia Willoughby tracks back to get it. Nicola. Middleton. And it's turned over. West Adelaide now could be on the counter. Nina Yamada. A run being made through. Can West Adelaide get a second? It's inside the area. And, just off the crossbar. The upright, sorry. And that couldn't be much closer. And the disappointment. A great run through. And just unfortunate to hit the upright in the end. And bounce right back out.
Yeah, no. Turnover again. Comets losing possession in the middle of the park, and then West Adelaide to do so well. Transition moment. Yamada again coming deep, being that link player. Turn, great ball in behind there for Macri, and a good strike. Just hits the inside the post and comes out, and this time Comets managed to clear the lines.
West Adelaide with the throw. taken short. Now it's Adelaide Comets. Nanako Sasaki. Panagaris. She's been marked well tonight, this afternoon, Panagaris. Every time she gets the ball, she can't quite hold on to it for too much longer. Can she pull? They've really looking out for her here tonight. They know obviously she's the target. Most forward balls. Here we go again. Can she make a run through? Panagaris. Costanzo clears it just as far as Anastasia Willoughby though for the Comets.
She's been well held there at the moment by the two centre halves and McFarland and Costanzo. But when she does get it, they're not at the moment. Comets on getting up, supporting her enough. So she's having to hold it up, or she's trying to have to go on her own, which is it's something I'm sure Joel Porter would have spotted and is trying to make the change there, trying to get that improved. But at the moment, she's she's on her own at times there, and it's not helping Comets being 1-0 down here and still in the 20th minute.
I thought I noticed the crowd get a little bit louder in the last couple of seconds. I look out and there's the very happy Campbelltown City team making their way up, just winning 2-1 over Salisbury Inter. And they'll be playing the loser of today's game, so come to watch who they might be taking on next week.
No, they were extremely happy. They give a great chorus of Sweet Caroline at the end of the game with the whole squad joining in there. So it was good to see. It's good to see someone coming up and then, for the first time, instead of potentially struggling down the bottom or in that bottom two or three, they've had a great second half of the season, and now the team informers, they've come into the final series and they're proving it now with 2 wins in 2 weeks in finals games, and now going to next week, an elimination final against the loser of this game. So another good game next week, but at the minute we're focused on this.
It's Notridge. Let's go out for a goal kick. 22 minutes of play gone so far. Still 1-0 to West Adelaide on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA and SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia, and JB Metropolitan, presenting partners of the finals. Without the partners, wouldn't be able to have these games. What a game it is. Could be a very tight game, as we've seen so far. Just a goal in it at the moment, opening 22 minutes. The throw in from Hodgson, about to be taken.
Again, good defending from Costanzo there, just nullifying Chrissy again, who's again up there on her own. The Comets need to get up and support her more.
Now they're trying to build something here, West Adelaide. It's Laura Johns, finds Blackett. Blackett gets a bit of space to try and move forward. She's got options. Goes back though to Johns. Right. Back to Johns. Costanzo. And then Anastasia Willoughby now gets herself in a great position. Bit of room on the right. Can she do something here? Inside the area. Goes for the shot. And Erin Murphy, a couple of little touches there, but in the end, holds the ball firm and controls it nicely to prevent a goal from the LA Comets to get the equaliser. But great run there from Anastasia Willoughby, Paul. Paul.
Yeah, no.
I almost forgot your name.
Yeah. That's all right. Now, good block there. Put pressure on Costanzo. Breakaway, but again, Comets. She's breaking forward. It's good. It's wide position, but no one in the box. They've got to, it's finals. You've got to bust it good to get in the box and support and help. Then, at the minute, as I said before, Comets just don't seem to be getting forward enough to support when they do get that opportunity in the final third.
It's Murphy moving the ball forward. Sent over. Yamada's trying to make a run through, but Madison Molino handled it well. Talking about clean sheets. She's had 4 this season, 3 of those in the regular season against Campbelltown, Flinders and Metro. And one of those, the fourth one, came last week. Salisbury Inter, 1-0 win. Sasaki finds Panagaris, who just struggled to stay on the ball. Falls down to the ground. Sasaki again. Now Comets sending a long ball in. Back on the halfway. Hazelwood. It's Weston, Sienna Weston with the long ball that goes out for a throw. A lot on this occasion today. Whoever wins here today will go straight into the Apex Steel WNPLSA Grand Final in a couple of weeks' time. Get the week off as well. Heading into it, presented by JB Metropolitan. West Adelaide were in this position last year, but just struggled when it came to finishing off the grand final against Salisbury Inter. But now they'll be, if they do win here today and hold on to this 1-0 lead, they'll be meeting either a very hungry LA Comets or an even hungrier Campbelltown City in the final. No matter who makes the final now, I think it's going to be a very interesting matchup, but we've got to get through here first. Now it's Adelaide Comets. They try and force out a corner. Now we'll get a corner now. Once again, an opportunity to try and get that equaliser. So we've got 19 minutes still to play in this first half of football. And not to forget as well, a winner does need to happen here today. So extra time could be played. And if needed, penalties as well to decide the winner. Sasaki looking to try and do one better than her last three attempts from the corner. She sends it in deep. Murphy with a fist. Out to Sasaki again. But Yuka Sasaki this time. He sends it out way over into the hill.
Better delivery that time from Nano. Far better delivery there. Felt it as it was punched clear there. Felt it was sister at the edge of the box. But unfortunately couldn't keep that shot down. And it's gone over the bar and a goal kick to West Adelaide. It'd be interesting not having a grand final without Salisbury Inter in for the first time in a few years.
Yeah, it would be. And see who it could be. And if this result drastically turns, is it even a potential of having a grand final without West Adelaide?
Yeah.
The two teams that have featured mostly in these last few years. Zeroulis. But it's still another 60 plus minutes still to play. Anything can happen. And we have that stream back now, so thank you for sticking around for this fixture and sticking through those technical difficulties, but we're back now. You've been hearing our voice that whole way through, but now you get city action. And shot from distance, Murphy claims it nicely.
Comets just having a couple of minutes of pressure now. They've gone, as you heard in the effects make there, Joel, the coach, trying to get them higher up the field, which they've done, and they're winning that ball a little bit higher and winning it, but again, just not cut out there.
Yamada. Nina Yamada. Back to Costanzo. Right. Maddie Wright.
There we go.
Yuka Sasaki. Well, couldn't get away with that one in the end. It's given away a foul.
It's better by Comets, trying to win the ball that little bit higher up the field, get a bit more support into Panagaris there. And again, just a little bit unlucky there, Yuka. another day she might have got away with that, and then it was a transition moment again for Comets. So this is better from Comets.
It's Costanzo. She lines up. He sends it deep. Yamada. Just an uncontrolled touch from the first moment. Now it's out to Willoughby. Can Willoughby make it there in time? She does well. She's got to try and get around Jonzo. Laura Johns forces it out. There will be a throw for West Adelaide this time round. Johns to take it. Blackett lines up underneath. A little bit too hard, too heavy. It's gone out for a throw. The one with LED and Sportal scoreboard sits 1-0 to West Adelaide for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Half an hour of play gone. Quarter of an hour still to go in this half. Can now West Adelaide double their lead? It's just not like that though. This has gone out. Needs to be more on target if you want to test Madison Molino. She's been tested about maybe once or twice outside of that goal, Madison Molino, but the one where it mattered, she managed to get a touch to it. Thought she had prevented the goal from going in, but then Yamada just sniffed out that goal and made the most of it, Paul.
Yep, again, it's been more of long-range shots from both sides that haven't really got into the box. The shots from distance that they're trying to test the goalkeepers with. So there's nothing really got in behind or something close, around that 6-yard box. But again, I think the game's evened up now in the last sort of 5-6 minutes, Johnny, and hopefully Comets can keep pushing on, look for an equaliser, and then we'll have a game on our hands.
Yamada matches with Sasaki. It was legal in the end. Nicola. Tarulis. And the Comets are hungry now to get back into this game. This Aaron Murphy claiming it. Costanzo. She looks up to try and send it through. And it's open here for West Adelaide. Oh, and just in the end, the final touch sends it out wide. And West Adelaide again, a couple of times now, they could have had a really good opportunity to score in a reasonable area as well, but just sending it out wide in the end.
That ball in, trying to get that ball in behind. Sienna Weston will be disappointed there, missing the clearance, and probably as disappointed as Georgia Macri there with the finish. Should at least have hit the target there. But didn't, so score remains at 1-0.
Not that you can see it on the broadcast, but the scaffold in the back, you can see John Pandagara sitting in the centre of that scaffold in the sun, watching from a distance. Former coach of Adelaide Comets as well, and the father of Chrissy Pandagaris. He's probably sitting up there so they can't hear him when he yells at them. He's very vocal from the sidelines, isn't he?
Oh, John is very, very, very vocal. He's not frightened of a word or two, and let you know his feelings and views at all times there. Don't know how FSA is going to go with the OHS on that, but we'll probably just turn a blind eye to it maybe.
Well, that's where we're supposed to be up there. Before we're up here in the commentary box today, the comfort. Although it would be nice and warm in the sun.
No, it wouldn't be a bad day to be up there, to be honest. We've had some challenging games on scaffold this year.
West Adelaide from the corner. It's gone straight out for another goal kick. Penagaris. Touch is heavy. It's turned over. McFarlane. Costanzo. McFarlane return. The two defenders just playing it between themselves. Back to Murphy. And then here we go again with Costanzo and McFarlane Joy. Yamada. Yamada can't keep it away from Sasaki. Nano Sasaki trying to find a way through. She's got a bit of space, but she looks to go unselfish and give it out to Anastasia Willoughby, but in turn has turned it over. Yamada now trying to go on the counter. As West Adelaide break here now through right. Maddie Wright. Cerulis.
Good defending. Good
defends well. Gets it back for the Comets. But Adelaide Comets were looking very strong at the one end. And then a slight hesitation from Nano Sasaki. Ends up being what could have been a nice little counter from West Adelaide.
Again, Comets winning ball in the middle third there. Good movement from Nano, but again, lack of support from Comets to get up, bust that gut and get up there and help her. The only option was Anastasia Willoughby out here wide on the right, but she was well covered by Laura John, so it would have been a challenge. But as I said, Comets did push on a bit, but they just seemed to have sitting back again here. I'm sure it's frustrating Joel Porter immensely.
Johns is taken over. Now Sasaki finds Hazelwood. Back to Yuka Sasaki. And West Adelaide get it back. Hodgson. She looks up on the halfway line. Harriet Burnett. McFarlane. Costanzo. Costanzo looks to go long. Cerulis does get a touch to it. And it's gone back to Madison Molino.
The usual shouts of back pass there when it touches the...
yeah.
But then when the defender has a little touch on it, it's a back pass.
And that was from Costa, I think. And I can see the cheeky smile afterwards, and he goes, "You had to try." And he smiled. So, as a coach, he just tried his luck there.
No, you try everything as a coach. You chuck everything at it.
Blackett does well. She keeps it in. Notridge. Willoughby. Panagaris will win the foul. Costanzo. Just about 8 minutes remaining in this fixture for the half time. It'd be love to be a fly on the wall for the LA Comets. Half-time talk from Joel Porter. There'll be areas he'd be happy with, but I'm sure there'll be a lot more that he'd be wanting to work on for the second half. As a coach, Paul, what kind of things do you reckon he will be talking about at half-time to these players from what you've seen in the first 37 minutes?
Oh, things I've mentioned during the commentary and that first time. To me, I'd be getting my side higher up the pitch, try and press West Adelaide high. As I said, you see how they play. They play between the centre halves, the full backs, trying to draw your defence out. They try and draw and get that space behind for that wide players in Macri and in Blackett, and get those third man runs coming through from midfield from Harriet Burnett and Anna Pritchard there. But if he's got to get them higher up the field, get them higher in pressing, and then getting them higher to also support Chrissy when she gets in possession to hold up. That's what I'd be talking about at half time.
On the other hand, Costa be happy with the result so far, but I'm sure he'd be happy if they had a couple more goals up their sleeve, which they've almost had opportunities to do so.
Yeah, no, Costa will be very happy, especially as having the week off and not having a competitive game last week. They've come out really well and playing, the brand of football he's played all season, what West Adelaide play. But you put them under pressure, you've got to press them and put them under pressure, and that's where, I wouldn't say they're vulnerable, but that's where they have conceded goals this season up there. But Costa will be happy. Probably, as I said, the only thing he'd be disappointed with, it should probably be at least another another goal up. They've had two really good opportunities. Georgia Macri one, missing the target with two, also hitting that inside that post with an effort. So you'll be for the happy of the coach, but 5 minutes to go to half time, anything could happen. So
Molino sends it straight into the path of McFarlane, and then McFarlane hands it straight back to Comets. Anastasia Willoughby, who's now moved over to the left side. So Willoughby and Hazelwood have switched over. Hazelwood now on the right. They're trying to find their way back into this game, the LA Comets. It's right. Sasaki. Back to Cerulis. Comets looking to go down that right-hand side through Nottridge. First touch over to Hazelwood. Couldn't return the favour though. Now for a throw in. 5 minutes remaining.
Yamamoto again deep, coming back to help that midfield up again. Working when she rotates, you see Harry Bennett goes into the 9 position there, so they've got great rotations in a way of each other play. They're a very good side, very well marshalled, very well organised, very well drilled side, West Adelaide.
Now it's Willoughby. She makes a run through on that left side. Georgie Nicola. Nottridge. Goes for the shot, sends it over on just a little bit wide. A little bit lower as well. Anastasia Willoughby could have been there to take it with the head. But that's more like it there now from Adelaide Comets.
Yep, more numbers forward. Good movement of the ball. And I think it was definitely an attempt. She looked up there, so I think it was definitely an attempt on goal rather than a cross. Just probably a couple of feet too high there, but that's better from Comets. But again, they're getting up when they get numbers forward, they look a lot more dangerous.
Murphy. You hear a bit of chanting going on. It's great to see the LA Comets faithful. And now it's Burnett. Burnett goes for a shot, but it's gone out way high.
Again, 2 or 3 times we've seen that ball in behind the back four, getting a player released there and a runner from midfield. But again, that time Harry Burnett's shot just too high. Again, no turnover there coming out of the fence. Strong challenge from Nano Sasaki there. Stopped Yamada in her tracks.
It's back to Murphy. Probably had the easiest game so far today. Hasn't been tested too much. Costanzo. Sasaki. Nana Sasaki uses her sister, Yuka. Really trying to get it forward. And they Comets. Cerulis. And from distance, Madison, just off the crossbar. And bounces over. Very close. Once again from West Adelaide. Woodworks had A lot of touches here today. For the third time.
Yeah, so again, Comets failure to clear the lanes. All fell to Georgia Mark, then another strike, and she should hit, I think, the post, the bar, in one way. She should have got that hat-trick.
Middleton. We played 9 games. This is 9th here today since coming in from LA United. Those inclusions that have come in, Sasaki, Panagaris, Middleton, all had a good impact. Obviously Panagaris scoring 8 from 8. One goal a game, sorry. Will be 1 minute of additional time to be added on from the 4th official. So this could be one of the last moments Comets can try and make an impact to get another, or get a goal and get back into it. It's Naznaka Sasaki, her 5th corner of this opening half. And looks to go one better. And his nice little shot in, but Murphy read that well. Long ball looking for Yamada. Yamada gets ahead. Cerulis paces back. Molino to Middleton. Middleton physically on the ball. Back to Weston. Nicola. Just can't quite hold on to the ball. And then it's turned over to West Adelaide. Johns plays it through to Pritchard, who in the end just lets it go out. Will be a throw in. Doesn't matter. It's half time. Down here. It's Apex still. WNPLSA finals presented by JP Metropolitan. What a game first half. West Adelaide take the lead over Adelaide Comets. A lot to be done in this second half. And can't wait to see what happens and what will be changed at the halftime break. The winner here today will go into the grand final, whilst the loser will take on Campbelltown City. Still 45 minutes to play plus extra time if needed, and then penalties. Don't go anywhere. Myself, Johnny Kieko, Paul Morris bringing you all the action. We'll be back right after this halftime break to bring you the second half here from Service FM Stadium.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes. been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's got to be HPG. HPG Homes.
In their own hands, Zarabona. This is a plethora of opponents, but gets his shot in, and that's a fine goal by Adelaide Narabona to make it 4-2. And Narabona has 3 for the night. And what a finish!
And it's Hamish McCabe from distance. Wowee! What a goal to double the lead.
And what a night Fred Sunday's had so far, really driving that attack up front.
And now, can I do something again? And there we have it, it's number 4. Marlborough Jets, out of nothing. Quickly get back into it again. And it's McCabe.
But it was not going to plan in the first half. That saw Parry Hills get in front. Another chance. Wow! Locked up again in the paddocks. 2-2.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's got to be HPG. HPG Homes.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
That's a nice shot from outside. What an effort that was.
HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's got to be HPG. HPG Homes.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
Can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Welcome back, Service FM Stadium. Big thank you to our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football. REA, proud supporters of Football South Australian. JP Metropolitan, presenting partner of the finals. Major semi-final of the WNPLSA, the Apex Steel WNPLSA, presented by JB Metropolitan. West Adelaide come back out in the lead with a goal through. Nina Yamada scoring the header. An easy tap in. But it's Adelaide Comets looking to try and make their way back into this game. And it's Chrissy Panagaris about to kick things back off here at Surface FM Stadium. And we're back underway to Sasaki. Now, Adelaide Comets, bit of work to do. Both teams have come out unchanged in this second half. And your matchday commentator, Johnny Keko, alongside former WNPL head coach Paul Morris. Big second half coming up, Paul. What are you expecting to see from the Adelaide Comets, who have gone into the halftime break with a 1-0, being down 1-0, but still a possibility of them coming back. And this could be the moment here as Panagaris breaks through inside the area. Can Chrissy Panagaris get it? It sends it over. It's unfortunate for Chrissy Panagaris in the end, but what a moment they could have done to get back into this game in the opening 45 seconds.
Yeah, could have been a great start for Comets there again. Chrissy, good movement off the shoulder, getting in behind, good through ball. Again, she'd be disappointed not to get that shot on target. But hopefully we see Comets press them higher. It also looks like they're going a little bit higher up the field in pressing them. Give West Adelaide too much time at the back there, so that'll be interesting. I'm sure that's what Joel would have spoke about at half time. West Adelaide will be pretty much as they were in the first half there, keeping possession, trying to draw Comets out, and can they get behind? But looking forward to the second half, yeah. The Comets have got to come out and give it a go, yeah. I just checked at half time there. No one of the subs took so long to come from the other game. It went to penalties.
It did go to penalties.
Comets winning 4-3 on penalties there, so.
All those substitutes to be, well, for Comets who want to try and come back on and repeat the favour to their senior side. Whilst West Adelaide substitutes are played in that game, would definitely want to come on here and help their team continue the success on the park.
Willoughby here, looking to get a shot away. Well defended on the pitch right there, forcing her wide.
Now it's Hazelwood. Working to run back. Again, onto her left, sends it into the area. Willoughby controls it nicely, goes for the shot! Top corner was the target, and it was only just off. Adelaide Comets already a couple of opportunities in the opening 3 minutes in the second half.
Yeah, that would be one of the changes I'm sure Joel's thinking about it. Looking if it stays like this for the next probably 10-15 minutes, is getting Stairs Willoughby through the centre there. She's a far better player playing centre in my opinion. We played them early in the season when I was coaching, and she had a really good game and took us apart a little bit in playing in that central midfield area. So it is an opportunity and an option there for Joel moving forward.
Adelaide Comets again with the throw. It's Willoughby. Just outside the area. Cleared from Emily Hodgson. Willoughby again. Plays it to Hazelwood, who just couldn't quite get the right touch on it. Abby Middleton. Sasaki. Nice little flick over. Finds it to Panagaris. She sent out slightly wide, but sends it into the area. Still live, Anastasia Willoughby. Not a heavy touch on it, unfortunately, but Erin Murphy was able to nicely stop it from going in.
Willoughby's been in everything in these first 3-4 minutes of the second half here.
They looked a lot more lively.
Yes, a bit of
Yellow
energy.
Comets.
No, a lot of energy. They come out with a bit of energy. It's good. It's good to see.
Pritchard. Willoughby. Yellow Comets now. A lot of work to do, but still doable with 40 minutes still to play to get back into this game. Just a goal needed to force it to extra time. Anything can still happen. But West Adelaide just need that one more goal. Give a little bit of relief. But still a dangerous scoreline in the game of football. A fight of numbers, and will be a West Adelaide throw to the shock of Adelaide Comets. Kind of thought it was their own. It's Hodgson. Goes short to Barnett. And it's Yuka Sasaki. We'll leave the throw. Thought she would take it herself. It will be Western to take it. Sorry, Middleton, not Western. Sent long to Cerulis. Gets a head on it. Now it's the Comets again. Nanako Sasaki couldn't stay on her feet. Yamada tries to find it through. And in the end, Abby Middleton defends it well. Gets it out for a corner.
Oh, vital little touch there from Middleton.
Georgia Macri was lurking as well, so she could have been on the end of it if it wasn't for that touch from Middleton. Now corner from Harriet Burnett. Scored 4 this season. Can she score from a corner? Or should she take it nicely into the area? Sends it in.
Great delivery. They're just so hard to defend those.
It's delivered well. Now the Comets look to try and go forward, and won't be with that kind of pass. And there he is, John Panagaris once again. I think he's starting to have more touches than the crossbar today, which I thought had the most.
Yeah, no, this is a good start of the half from Comets, as you would expect. Joel would have probably got into them at half time and got them fired up and get them out. Having a go at West Adelaide here. Obviously, Costa will be hoping they can just weather this little bit of pressure and a little bit of a storm, as they say, and then.
Anna Pritchard sends it out. Now West Adelaide again. Nanako Sasaki back onto the ball. Out to Willoughby. Short to Notch Ridge, and then it will be a throw for the away side. 37 minutes of play still left to go. The top two sides all year now featuring in this game. And all three games, well, so far, have been very entertaining between these two sides. Still a lot more to go in this one.
Well, as you said, Johnny, the two previous games in the home and away, round 4 was 2-1 to West Adelaide, and then it was round 13. The second was a 3-all draw down at Ellis Park, which was what I watched that game. It was a very, very good game.
Thrilling game, that's for sure. And these two teams have been pretty decent all year. Comets have had a little bit of a slump, but West Adelaide have been able to hold on and have an incredible undefeated run throughout the regular season. And are looking to hold on to that in the finals campaign as well.
No, it's a tricky thing to do. I'm fortunate, done it a couple of times in my coaching career, having won defeated seasons, and they're very, very special things. It's a big challenge to go, what it is, 18, 20 games undefeated for a season. Is Panagaris in the box. Good defending again from Costanzo there.
Now, Pritchard, Yamada, got Sasaki around her. Pritchard again. It's turned over to Comets. Willoughby. Panagaris out to Hazelwood. Sasaki. Yuka Sasaki out to Willoughby. Bit of space, but the touch or pass that she was going for didn't quite come off.
No, the idea was right. Good ball again, getting her out wide. And Willoughby again continued that good start the second half. The idea was right, just the execution was she'd be disappointed with.
And sent in again, Cerulis, and it's gone back to Madison Molino. Comets don't want to give away an easy goal like that to extend West Adelaide's lead. Just got to be careful in those moments. Now it's Georgie Nicola. Slides in. Over to Costanzo. Pritchard. Nina Yamada. Bit of space outside the box. Nina Yamada loses the ball. And now could be a run here now for Chrissy Pandagaris. Emily Hodgson comes in. The former Adelaide United teammates having to go against each other in this instance. And now this could be it. Hazelwood! And it's just gone out wide. She had a bit of space in front of her. Not sure why she didn't use it. She decided to go straight away and have the shot, but she'll be pretty disappointed in the attempt and what has played out in the end.
I thought first time there through, Chrissy being through there was great pace from Emily Hodgson to get back and cover her. Broke again to Emily Hazelwood, who I thought, as you said, Johnny, I thought could have took that on a little bit, went into the box and potentially drew Erin Murphy out there, but chose to have the shot and dragged it wide. Costa having a bit of a remonstration with the fourth official there for that challenge on Yamada on the edge of the box, but I don't think there was much in it there. He's probably just more disappointment.
Do you love the game? Why not study it? Flinders University now offers degrees in sport teaching, psychology, social work. Nina Yamada now plays it out. I'll get back to that in a moment as Hazelwood goes for a shot. Flinders University offers degrees in sport teaching, psychology, social work and more at its new city campus. Apply now for mid-year entry. I wonder if they teach how to speak properly as well, because I struggled in that in a couple of those sentences.
Two things at once is always a challenge for us men as people, as my wife keeps reminding me, Johnny. So
sent in deep. Blackett, a quick clearance from head. Sasaki. Now the Comets trying to be dangerous. Back to Sasaki. Plays it out to Nano Sasaki. Tries to deliver it to Georgie Nicola, but she couldn't get there.
This is much better from Comets, but they need to take advantage of this pressure and those chances, those half chances they're creating there. Because as we've seen all season, you give West Adelaide half a chance and they usually take it and punish you. So But Joel will be happy. Joel Porter will be the happy of the two coaches at the moment. But as we said, you've got to take them there. West Adelaide, as they've done all the other, they'll end up punishing you on the break.
Just half an hour play left to go. All to play for. One team finding themselves in the grand final for 2025. The other one with a second chance against Campbelltown City next week. Saki with the clearance. All to play for in this game. It's what we love. One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Currently sitting 1-0 to West Adelaide. In favour of them, the team that's been undefeated 18 games from 18. $15 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses. 47 the goal difference, 48 points. Only 6 points away from having a clean slate. Could you imagine if they had?
That's a huge ask to goals. Yes, undefeated, but to win every game as well is a big ask.
It was close.
Yeah, no, they give it a good crack. But again, that just shows the depth they've had in their squad this season. It's probably the one thing Costa looked to improve in the off season. They won probably short of last season, which probably cost them then when they got through the grand final. But they strengthened really well this season, and it showed in that undefeated home and away season.
It's into the area. Falls to right. It's Madeline Wright. Tries to go with a cross. Panagaris gets in the way. Puts a body in the line beautifully. And will be a throw in to the away side. We say away side, but all played at Service FM Stadium. The whole finals fixtures. The final series. The home of football in South Australia. Couldn't be better weather for this game to be hosted today. Now Panagaris. Yet to score in this game. And if she doesn't get a goal today, this will be the first time all season since returning from Adelaide United that she hasn't scored in a game she's appeared in. And probably the first time she hasn't scored at a game I've been at, the Comets play at. Every game I've attended that Chrissy Panagaris has played in, she scored in. I've been her lucky charm, she says. Even last year. Probably not good news for West Adelaide if they heard that. There will be a change for the Adelaide Comets. Ko Adam Khan making her way on. It's Georgie Nicola taking a rest for the rest of the occasion. Her 11th appearance for Ko Adam Khan. Came off the bench last week. Sorry, her 12th appearance, including last week. Panagaris goes to the shot from distance, but in the end, wasn't enough to test Erin Murphy. Around the grounds in top flight football in South Australia at the moment. Croydon FC 4-0 up over West Torrens Picala for those that keeping an eye on that NPLSA fixture. 63 minutes in. So it looks like they're going to be going through to the semi-finals. Likely to take on Adelaide City. Sasaki. Yuka Sasaki. Carl Adam Khan getting into the action off the bench. Now back onto the ball, looking for Willoughby, sorry. Over to Nini Yamada. Gets a little touch to try and control it with the head, and it falls to Madison Molino. 25 minutes still to play. A lot of time still in this. Potentially more goals. Could have come during this break.
Oh.
Almost getting close.
That's a great ball in behind. Great run from Willoughby, and a fantastic cross again. Got to get there. Got to get on the end of those crosses. That's a really good cross.
Those of you that are wanting to know about the earlier playoff today as well, the WNPL WSL playoff ended up finishing with LA Uni winning the playoff over Sturt Lions, the WSL side, unable to get promoted. A 5-1 win to LA Uni. Fortunately, it wasn't streamed today, but it was being played on the back pitch prior to this kickoff. Now Sasaki looking to make a run through. Finds Willoughby, sorry. Notridge. Cole Adam Khan. Willoughby. Now Notridge comes in to help. Blackett with the head. Cole Adam Khan. Nano Sasaki. Willoughby. Willoughby make a run through and go for herself. She will go for the shot herself, but not enough power in the end from the Shirley Brown medalist from last season.
Well, they keep knocking on the door, Comets, but at the moment they still can't get through there. Adelaide having the answers in that final third. Interesting. You talk about that playoff game there. If you'd said to me after the first 5 rounds of the season, Johnny, that Campbelltown were going to play in an elimination final to get into the grand final, and Uni were going to play in a playoff to stay in the Premier League, I would have said you were mad.
Yep. And if you said LA Comets, LA City, sorry, would be relegated, and West LA would be undefeated.
Yep, same
all
thing.
those.
But again, like we say and we talk about, that's why we love the game. So unpredictable. Such a great game.
Probably the most predictable out of all those would have been West LA undefeated, because we know how good of a team they are.
Yeah, no, we knew, as I said, when I was asked before I was in one of those podcasts, I was asked who you thought would be top, and these were the 2 teams that I picked. You just look at their squads and the bit of depth, which helps massively, but I certainly wouldn't have picked the other 3.
Throwing for West Adelaide. Now Comets sending it long, but Costanzo's there to send it back in deep. Right. Little flick over the head of Yuka Sasaki. Ko Adam Khan. Just legs flying in everywhere to get on the ball. Blackett. Nice and strong, finds Macri. Georgia Macri does well. Sends it in. Nana Sasaki. Back to retrieve it. And we'll be out for a throw. Just 20 minutes still to play. This game's really mellowed down a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, it looks like West Adelaide's weathered that storm a little bit. Comets put everything into that for the first 15, 20 minutes of the half, and then West Adelaide's, and now they've settled a little bit and having a little bit more possession of the ball and trying to get that second goal, which will make it probably very challenging for Comets to come back. But while it's 1-0, they're still well in it.
Well, what a day for West Adelaide as well. Unfortunately, they lost in that reserves final, but they got this game here today for the women as well. So the reserves and women, senior women, sorry, both in the finals. And then back home at Kilburn, their 18s, reserves and senior men's all in finals as well, back at home, a triple header. So right after this game finishes, 6 o'clock kickoff for the senior men in State League 1 down at Kilburn. So all 5 senior teams have made finals.
Oh, that's a very, very, very good effort.
Credit to the club and credit to all the volunteers who, the ones especially that are over here helping with this game and then have to go back to the stadium and help out there as well later on. A long day, of course. It would have been great to imagine hosting all those 5 games at the one venue as well. What a day.
Yeah, and it's great that they do have it here, but you tend to think that, you know, you should get some sort of additional advantage finishing top of the league.
Yep.
You know, that potentially get a home final. I think that's
hopefully next year we will see that now with Modbury Vista in the league as well now, and all these majority of the clubs now host games at home. The newly named Metro Stars next year as well, playing out of TK Shutter,
which
I have been the last couple of years under Metro United. The only teams that pretty much play out of here are Salisbury Inter and Football SA and Uni.
Yeah.
However, if you had Uni drop down today, it would have been Sturt there, and it would have only been 2 out of the 12 teams.
It'd be interesting why, you know, Inter's
10 teams, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Inter's men are in State League 2 and they play at Inter's ground in home games. They've got the fencing and the lighting, so I'm surprised that.
I think it's a little bit different because there's different rules in State League 2
as
opposed to State League 1 is more like in line.
Okay.
They've got the fence around the pitch, just don't have the fencing around that to stop to manage the crowd.
Okay. It's got to be an enclosed, enclosed ground. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, got you.
I believe that's the case. That's why Ellis Park have got the temporary fencing.
No, that makes sense now.
But I think that is a work in progress.
No, it's come an awful long way from when I was there. Oh God, what was that be? 15 years ago. I started coaching and playing. I was still playing amateurs at the time. Then played it Inter a bit, and when it was the old club rooms and the old ground and the changes and the development there has been fantastic. And long may it continue where they can eventually play the home games there. That's what we want. Every team playing at their own ground. Although I do miss the Friday nights at the parks. I must say, when I first started coaching in Prems, where we had all the games at the parks, they were good nights at the parks. Everyone there together, and there was good camaraderie and good spirit amongst all the teams and the players. So I miss that a little bit. That might just be an old person's thing, potentially.
Parks is a great venue when it's a packed out stadium. This venue can be a bit of fun at times as well. It is a great facility though.
No, it's really good. It is a really good facility.
But it is a little bit different to previous times. However, I had to park really far away today, which I wasn't too happy about. But
no, I'm nearly.
It's a good sign though, because it means there's big people down here, big crowd down here. Now it's Hazelwood, struggling to try and get forward, so chooses Minako Sasaki. Carl Adam Khan. Willoughby. Anastasia Willoughby. Again, just forced back to use Sasaki. He sends it over to Khan. Just couldn't quite keep it in the end. Time's ticking for the LA Comets to find a goal back into this game. The equaliser. Back from Sienna Weston to Madison Molino. Weston. Right gets in the way. And it's gone out for a throw.
How long till the Comets push an extra player or two players forward and push on?
It's 15 minutes gone so far. So 15 minutes still to go in this game. Saki. Off the head of Weston. And now it's Macri. Bit of room up front. She's got Nina Yamada to use as well. She uses it perfectly. Yamada inside the area. Tries to cut it back in. Sarulis reads it well. And we'll be out for a corner.
She stood up well there. Easily dived in there, but she stood up well and got the clearance for the corner for West Adelaide with potentially dangerous delivery here again, which would be difficult to defend.
14 minutes of play. If West Adelaide score now, it could really put LA Comets' chances well and truly to bed. And it's sent in just off the line. Great defending. I think that was from the Nako Sasaki.
Yeah, I think it was Nano. It was a good touch on it. Cause I could have just potentially sneaked in there. Like she was right on the line when she got a touch on that. But again, another fantastic delivery.
West Adelaide to take the throw in. Time's ticking for LA Comets. Offside was the call in the end. Looks like there will be a couple of substitutions coming on for West Adelaide. As
Lily DeCola and Ellie Sparrow by the looks of it.
So Harriet Barnett. Will we calling it a day?
Looks like Nicole Blackett.
And Nicole?
Looks like it. Unusual.
There's Lily DeCola and Ellie Sparrow both coming on, as you did mention. Her fourth appearance this season for Ellie Sparrow. Lily DeCola, the 17th. And 11th off the bench. Weston. Out to Sasaki. Yuka Sasaki. Couple of steps over, and then we'll be Lily DeCola with the head off. West Adelaide on track to try and make the treble. Haven't done so since 2022. since then just have struggled to win all the silverware. And what an occasion it would be to do so again this year. And a couple of silverware last year. So they're on track. 2 from the 3 so far. It's Willoughby sending it over to the hands of Madison Molino. Well, West Adelaide, the most successful team in the 2020s, the last 5 years, in terms of wins, draws and losses. Been remarkable these last couple of seasons under Costa, under Tracy Jenkins previously as well, where they won that treble. Comets too, been playing great football these last few years. They won the league only a couple of years ago, just couldn't quite get to the grand final though. Teams do usually struggle to finish top, and there could be an opportunity. It's sent over though in the end from Hazelwood. But it's one of those things, a team that usually finishes top of the table, have a week off, come back and play this game successful, get a place in the grand final, have another week off. They usually be the ones that struggle, whether it be in this game or the grand final.
Yeah, it's getting back up. It's especially finals. It's a sort of different type of game. The refereeing tends to be a little bit more lenient with some of the challenges. It's finals football. It's more competitive. It's more challenging. You have that week, then you have a week off. You sort of drop off the tempo a little bit and the intensity a little bit. And
it's Carl Adam Khan tries to slot it through. Can now Comets find the equaliser on the edge of the area, and it's West Adelaide let go of their lead. The equaliser's been found from the Adelaide Comets. And it was Emily Hazelwood finding the back of the net. It's game back on with 9 minutes still to play in the second half. We could be heading to extra time. And what a crack from the edge of the area, Paul.
No, she showed us a little bit 2 or 3 minutes earlier where she cut inside and had that shot from distance this time. Decided to take Laura Johns on there one-on-one, got inside her, and a great finish into the bottom corner. As you say, Johnny, game on. Let's see how we go here. 1-1. And probably deserved. In fact, definitely deserved from Comets. A lot more improved second half, pressed higher up the field, pressure better, so no, deserved. Now we've got a bit of a game on our hands.
West Adelaide now letting go of that lead. Those changes they've made now hurt them. Taking off their captain, Nicole Blackett.
Well, it was surprising because they weren't like-for-like changes. You know, you bring on Ellie Sparrows, who's predominantly a defender, and Lily Nicola, who's more of a defensive midfield player. So you bring off from Harry, who's an attacking player, and obviously Nicole, as we know, is a wide attacking player. So it's interesting, his changes. And
Yuka Sasaki, a little touch over. Still alive for the LA Comets. Falls to Panagaris. Panagaris! Oh, just out wide. Trying to continue her clean sweep of 1 goal a game since returning. And unfortunate, the final touch on it was just ever so slightly wide. And this could be a miracle comeback from the LA Comets. What a game.
She'd be bitterly disappointed inside there, Chrissy. A lovely little ball through there from Khan. Maybe should have done better hitting the target, but again, geez, it's Comets. It's all Comets now. So let's see West Adelaide's reaction now to this.
Yuka Sasaki, Carl Adam Khan. Now the attack's back on for the LA Comets. Finds Panagaris. Couldn't quite get a foot to it though. Emily Hodgson is there to clear. Right. Lily DeCola. DeCola making a run through. She's got Macri out wide. Chooses to go in that direction. It's dealt with from Abby Middleton. What a game of football. Back on our hands. Big game of football. What a crowd down here. We just got spotted, Paul.
Yeah, you got your own fans, Johnny. It's fantastic. I thought he was going to ask you for your autograph there, but never mind.
He just asked to be on commentary, so. And now it's the attack moving forward. Adam Khan finds Hazelwood, the goal scorer, to find that equaliser. Can she find Panagaris? Still alive for the Comets. Sasaki out to Hazelwood. Cross into the area. Adam Khan just couldn't quite get the connection on the end of it.
Yeah, and that's just that. There's that change down that right hand side for Comets and West Adelaide's left where Blackett came off. She usually gets back and helps out Laura Jones there, but you know, Emily Hazelwood's got herself isolated 2 or 3 times now in this last 5 minutes, one with Laura Jones, and is taking advantage of it.
Costa's now about to make another change very soon. Looks like Leonardo's been given last instructions. Pritchard. Pritchard trying to move forward. West Adelaide. Yamada seemed to be the target, but a bit too heavy. The ball through to her. Sasaki finds Adam Khan.
Oh, good player, Leonardo. Been around a long time. She was actually in my, when we got promoted, when I was at Salisbury and we got promoted in the Premier League, she was actually she was in my side at the time, so been around a long time. Experienced player, which is probably what he needs now in the middle of the paw. So.
And a shot from distance! Madison Molino did well to get a hand to it, but what a goal that could have been if she had not have read that well. 4 minutes still to play. Both teams now really trying to put pressure on their two sides. 2 goalkeepers. Now it's up to those goalkeepers now to keep their side into this game. Don't forget, we can still go to extra time. We do need a winner out of tonight's game. So if it does remain 1 apiece at full time, there will be 30 minutes of time added on. If it still remains drawn at full time of extra time, penalties will be the deciding point. What a way to end it. The reserves between these exact 2 teams went to penalties only an hour or so ago. And the bench from both these 2 teams in the senior teams have 3 players in each that featured in that game for their respective sides. The Comets came out the better of the 2 in that one. And the senior coach, Joel Porter, will hope that he can do one better and hopefully win it in extra time. Or before that, still a few minutes to go. Whilst Costa will want to keep his winning streak continuing. Undefeated streak, sorry. However, even if West Adelaide do lose in the extra time and hold on to a draw, they'll be technically undefeated in 90 minutes of play for the whole season. Panagaris.
Substitution now, Leonardo coming on now. Anna Pritchard coming off there. She's put in a good shift. She's had a really good game on. Trying to do that box to box role, which is never easy. Fresh legs now with Leonardo coming on for West Adelaide for this last 2 or 3 minutes of the half here.
15th appearance so far this season. 8 off the bench from Anna Pritchard. Sasaki. Adam Khan finds Willoughby. The run's on now for the Adelaide Comets. Out to Willoughby. Can Willoughby break through? It's dealt with very well from McFarlane.
That's just that change Joel's made there. He's pushed Yuka out in this wide left area and And Willoughby through the middle now in that central area, which we spoke about in that first half, or just after half time. She gives you a lot of energy and a lot of running there.
35 seconds left to play of regular time. That's whatever the referee's clock has to offer.
There we go, free kick in a dangerous area. The Comets.
We will have the pleasure of the fourth officials board any moment now to find out how many additional time will be added. But before that happens, we could have great opportunity for Adelaide Comets to get back into this game. And can they do this and just put a dagger in the hearts of West Adelaide, who have held on to an undefeated run all season and have to just get that hurdle heading into the grand final. Still a lot to play. Sasaki sends it in near post, and it's gone out for a corner. There will be 3 minutes of additional time added on from the fourth official indication. Is the indicator from the fourth official. So
it's probably fair. I can't remember a trainer coming on the pitch, so it's probably a fair reflection there just for the substitutions.
So now we only got 2.5 minutes to play.
Good take. Good take.
Murphy just didn't quite get a good boot on the end of it. Macri comes in. Willoughby does well to win the ball back for the LA Comets. Sasaki back to Middleton. Just playing it to and fro from the duo. Great ball. One there from DeCola. Yamada. Back to Hodgson. Cerulis. Willoughby. Comets now. Just 2 minutes still to play of the additional time added on. Can West Adelaide get a late one to get back into this game? Held on to the lead all day, 85 minutes. And then just one goal, and now just put themselves in a position where they're fighting now to hold on. Cerulis. Yamada's lurking. Comets defense forced to quickly clear it. Panagaris. Hopeful ball. Murphy fumbled a little bit. Into the final minute of additional time added on. Both teams now needed to get the goal to finish it off in 90 minutes. Otherwise, we're heading into extra time to find the decider. Could this be the last moment? The last attack play from the LA Comets. Adam Khan out to Sasaki. It's Nano Sasaki. Willoughby, sorry. It's Anastasia Willoughby. Finds Middleton. Back to Willoughby. Willoughby's here now. Into the area. Goes for the shot. Straight to the hands of Murphy. No danger. 30 seconds of additional time. Or not.
No.
That is done. Full time. We are heading to extra time down here at Service FM Stadium. West Adelaide held on to the lead for 81 minutes, but it was Adelaide Comets that just managed to find their way back into this game and send it to extra time. 30 minutes of additional extra time to be played, 2 15-minute halves. And if we still are undecided on a full-time winner, then we will head to penalties. What a game of football we have had so far. 90 minutes. Adelaide Comets looked not too strong at times, but they still managed to hold on and get back into this game. And that's all they needed. They held their composure, and then they managed to find that moment, scored that goal, back into this game. And now West Adelaide are just on that back foot and are really having to fight hard now to try and get back into this game and take control once again.
Yep, no, it's been a really good second half. Comets came out with a different attitude and a different approach. put West Adelaide under pressure all over the pitch, and then that substitution, Dharma Khan coming on, sort of made a bit of a difference. I think a bit of energy, a bit of fight in that middle of the park. Transition quickly. They got Emily Hazelwood on the other side, so she started off on Hodgson. They moved her over onto Laura Johns, and that's why she was getting herself isolated one-on-one with them. Took advantage there, and that resulted in the goal. Really good goal. But now we've got a really good period of extra time coming up. Very even game it'll be now.
Well, stick with us now because we're going to keep you going for the rest. We had our break at half-time. I would have enjoyed it a bit more if I knew we were going to extra time.
Nah, that's what you want, finals football.
It is.
That's what it's about.
Big game now. So whoever doesn't come out the best in this second chance now will get its second chance against Campbelltown City, who are watching eagerly in the grandstands as we speak to see what is going on, what they need to do, and they'll be licking their lips knowing this is going to extra time, that the team they've got to play next week has played 120 minutes of football. And these referees as well, they're backing it up. This is their second game today. They're lucky the first game didn't go to extra time, which it almost did.
No, it's interesting just watching the two coaches approach you. Yeah. Joel getting them in, trying a little bit more light-hearted there and getting the team around them, and Costa probably giving a little bit more tactical instruction. Joel just asking more the same, more energy, more life from them, and Costa will be wanting to lift, probably organise a little bit more there. So these substitutions, probably organising his shape and structure a little bit there, and Joel will just be asking for a little bit more.
And the slight difference you see as well, once the coaches are both finished on both ends, West Adelaide have gone out to the field ready to go, whilst LA Comets got back around each other once again without the coach, and then Elena Saroulis took the charge and gave her last final speech, and all hands in, and just a little bit of a different way of tackling.
Different approaches, but it was good to see. It was good to see Saroulis get our team together as the captain, as the leader on the pitch, and probably asking for effort from every one of our teammates there and get them going there in this period of extra time. So.
And now we've got another toss of the coin to find out the direction of the two teams. I think they will stick in the way. They're already in. Props to these officials as well. Joseph Wojciechowski in the middle, Indiana Van Dyson and Kristen Nugent on the lines, and also the fourth official, Alexander Diamond. So the two officials, one in the middle, Joseph, and Alexander on the fourth official, swapped over from the previous game to this game. So a long day for them. Still a long time for these two teams. 30 minutes still to play. One team will make their way to the grand final. First half of extra time is kicked off. Both these two teams need to get back into it. A lot of time still to do so. 15 minutes to play each. And a free kick for the LA Comets. Similar position to what they had previously before the 90 minutes was done. Just a minute into this game, into this first half of extra time. Can the Adelaide Comets take an early lead? Chrissy Panagaris has not scored, has not played without scoring since returning. She'll have 30 minutes to do so. Sent in deep. It's gone out straight to a goal kick.
Disappointing delivery there. Nano will not be happy with that at all. She'd go right in the box there, in the 6-yard box. Plenty of players in there. Kick it out straight for a goal kick. It'd be disappointing.
And now forward to Panagaris. Nice little turn from Panagaris. Falls to Wright. Maddie Wright looking to go forward. She's got a couple of options. Goes to Sparrow. Notridge does well. Johns. Adam Khan. Middleton. Very forceful kick forward.
It's just good to see Ali Sparrow back out there after a ACL last season. It's good to see her back playing. Looks strong. So good on her. Well done.
Just a fourth appearance off the bench since returning from injury. So it's great to see her. 3 regular season games, 1 finals. It's just sent over. Defence to the hands of Madison Molino. You see Nicola, Georgie Nicola just giving direction as well and support to her team from the sideline. Some players like that, you can just see how eager they are to be out there on the pitch and to be seated on their dugout, not able to help their team and play that part. Players like Georgie Nicola would love to be a part of this, and in any way she can play a part of it by yelling and screaming at her teammates, giving a bit of support, they'll do that.
No, it's good. It's always can be difficult when you've been substituted off, but probably have a little mob about it, a little disappointed, but she's there. Wants to be part of it. It's great to see, and that will give a bit of a lift and energy to our players as well.
Yamada gets a slight head to it, but not enough. Cerulis. It's Weston. Panagaris. Manages to keep it in. Got to be quick though, because Georgie Macri was lurking. Anastasia Willoughby to take the throw in. Played it out. Sparrow was there. Right. Costa Jaric just having a chat to the 4th official.
I think he's checking on substitutions.
I was just about to say.
Substitutes, I think the amount you can play there. I think you're allowed to bring an extra one on when you get to, you go into extra time, you get an extra window or an extra allowance to bring a substitute on. So
Yep, you can definitely get the extra window.
Just probably checking on that. Interesting. Comets still only made that one sub.
Funnily enough though, I reckon he did that cup final as well. I was pitch side for that game, and I reckon he asked the exact same question before he headed towards the end of the game to find out how many windows that they get.
Yeah, it's one of those strange. If you do a substitution at half time, you don't lose a window, and then you get 3 windows to make your substitution.
Cohen Khan goes for the shot. Slight deflection. Sorry to cut you off there, Paul.
No, that's all right. As I said, it can be a little bit confusing at times, and you focus on the game, and sometimes you lose track of what you've done in terms of substitutions and who you've brought on and at what time. So I'm not surprised he's asking there just to clarify it.
Just around the grounds as well. State League 1 action. Salisbury United 1. I've gone to extra time. And that second one, West Adelaide taking on Cumberland, is happening a little bit later, 6 o'clock. So West Adelaide, once they finish here, they won't have much time to get to Kilburn and support their men's side. After extra time's ended, only half an hour between the two games. It's gone out for a corner. Yuka Sasaki looking to take it. Looks like her sister's given her the reins, handed it over.
Yeah, she'd be looking to swing it in with that left foot of hers, try and get hanging right under the crossbar there. See if one of the Comets players can get out and get at their head on it.
It's sent in deep. Aaron Murphy was in the right place at the right time.
Yep. Good header from Willoughby there, but straight out to Aaron Murphy.
8 minutes gone. 7 minutes still to go in his first half of extra time. Half an hour of play is what we get. And then penalties, if needed, to decide the winner. A lot on the line. A week off. Automatic place in the grand final. Second chance for the loser. Great ball over to Sasaki. She's got to try and get around Emily Hodgson, who's eyeing her off ever so eagerly. It's gone out for a throw-in, but Comets are looking hungry to attack.
Yeah, Comets look like the team that's looking to score, and West Adelaide look like they're trying to hang on a little bit and potentially for penalties, but it'd be a strange decision. I wouldn't have thought that would be what Costa's asked for, but
Murphy comes out, and it's an open goal! And Chrissy Banagaris continues her scoring streak, scoring in every goal she's appeared in, and gets her team in front for the first time tonight. My God! What a turnaround from the LA Comets! In the right place at the right time, Chrissy Panagaris, a scoring machine. Her 9th goal in 9th appearances. Wow, West Adelaide now on the back foot, Paul.
No, just a cross in there from nothing. Murphy come out to take it and collided with our own centre half there, who dropped the ball at a grateful Chrissy Panagaris' feet, who made no mistake and smashed it home from 3-4 yards.
And never want to give that space to Panagaris.
No, she not missed from 3 yards out. So.
And now Sasaki looking to try and make more danger for West Adelaide.
Let's see West Adelaide's reaction now from this. As I said, undefeated, as you said, all season, and now find themselves behind, and it'll be a mark of them now if they to see their reaction.
Western. Quick clearance out.
Potentially another substitution here for West Adelaide.
And there will be Georgia Macri coming off with Emma Ryan making the 16th appearance this season, 15th from the bench.
See how they can look to try and exploit Emma Ryan's pace. Very quick, probably one of the quicker players in the league. So we'll see how she gets forward.
Well, she got right into position very quickly, very fast. The energy levels now from the Adelaide Comets has lifted. Adam Khan. Hazelwood. Sasaki gets it through. Panagaris, but she's offside.
Yeah, just went that split second too early. An easy decision for the assistant referee there on the near side here.
Johns finds a ball through to Yamada, the leading goal scorer for the season. But if Chrissy Pandagaris had started earlier in the year, I reckon she would have been giving Yamada a run for her money with the amount of goals she scored so far since returning.
Like her day's done.
And that is Chrissy Pandagaris. She's done her job. She's scored to continue her streak of scoring goals. And she'll be replaced now by Kylie Pridham.
She's had a very good game up there, leading the line. Thankless task at times, especially in that first half where she wasn't getting much support, and they're up and helping her. But she's really, really had a good game then. Probably thoroughly deserved the goal she got there.
Willoughby, sorry. I don't know why I keep getting Pandagaris and Willoughby mixed up all the time, especially in this game. Totally different players and a bit different as well. Sasaki, now Hodgson.
Maybe the number 9, that's confusing you a little bit.
Maybe. Well, we were talking about John Pandagaris earlier. I wonder what he would have been like when his daughter scored that goal. Surprised we didn't hear him from here. Oh, that's him there. Did you hear him? In the background?
There he is. He's into it.
Right on cue.
He's into it again there.
That was right on cue. I thought that was Joel Porter yelling from the sideline earlier, but just then I realised it was actually John Pandagaris. And now, West Adelaide look to go forward. Long ball. Floating to Madison Molino. Now, West Adelaide, a lot of fight being put on. It's Ryan. He's been pushed out wide. Now it's Sasaki. Back onto the ball. Saroulis. Hazelwood. Adam Khan. Johns win the free kick. Not happy, the bench of Adelaide Comets. Not agreeing with the decision there, but fourth official now indicated 1 minute of time added on. So 60 seconds left for West Adelaide to try and get back into this in the first half of extra time. Still be 15 minutes to play. It's all do and die for these two teams in terms of this game. Still a second chance to make the grand final, but a week off and a relief heading into the big game. On the edge of the area. West Adelaide again struggling to try and get the ball in. Madison Molino cleanly picks it up. Parading the ball around. And she gets it in her hands. 50 seconds gone. Just 10 seconds remaining. Joseph Wojciechowski yet to look at his what am I saying? Watch.
Watch is the word you're looking for, Johnny.
Watch. I don't know what I'll say. Long game. Big weekend of football. And that is half-time of extra time. Still 15 minutes to play. Adelaide Comets take the lead 2-1 heading into the half-time break. What a turnaround, Paul Morris. Did you see that coming?
Oh, we said in the sort of second half of normal time that Comets had come out a little bit more fight, a little bit more energy. West Adelaide seemed to sit back a little bit in that second half of normal time, and Comets got a deserved equaliser, and then we go to extra time, and again, as you said, sort of at the half time, that little huddle they had at the end, they seemed more together and more energy and more up and about there, and they certainly brought it there and got the goal. Let's see now what reaction we get from West Adelaide now. the minor premiers, and we'll see how Costa, if he makes any changes or he pushes for the win. As I said, you've always got in the back of the mind that you've got second chance next week, but you said, Johnny, quite rightly, if you can have a week off and prepare and go in fresh into that grand final, especially when you're going to extra time and potentially.
Well, you saw when Adelaide Comets won the league just a couple of years ago, they won the league cleanly with a few weeks to go, had that week off, came in, lost 2 in a trot, didn't make the grand final. West Adelaide, on the other hand, last year had the week off, won the game, had the week off, came back in the grand final, and then lost it. So it does have a bit of an impact on teams that have that first or second week off. It just really stops that momentum.
I think the other thing is, would you want to play Campbelltown at the minute? The run they're on, and
absolutely not.
The run they're on and the energy they're bringing is just unbelievable. They're on such a roll. I think you get in that you get into that position where you play games and you week in, week out, and you think you're unbeatable, and you go into there, and I think Campbelltown's in that mould at the minute, and in that run, and in that space. So you probably would rather go straight through today rather than go and play Campbelltown next week in an elimination final, when then there is no tomorrow. So we've got 15 minutes to go now, and we'll see West Adelaide's reaction.
Final 15 minutes to play in this Apex Steel WNPLSA finals fixture presented by JB Metropolitan. The major semi-final, the winner, a place in the grand final, and a second chance for the loser to play Campbelltown City. Big game down here. A lot to be had. A lot on the line. Who will be able to take the reins with 15 minutes to go? If West Adelaide can find their way back into it, there will be penalty shootout. The Adelaide Comets going to try their hardest to hold on to this lead. An all-important lead. And build their confidence. If they can hold on to this, you wouldn't want to take them on in the grand final. But West Adelaide, though, the most dominant team of the year. You can't write them off just yet with 15 minutes still to play. Costa Yarich, his side, play some of the best brand of football in South Australia. And now it's Middleton, sends it in. Murphy does well. Long ball looking for Yamada. Sienna Weston. There's Khan. In the middle. And now the Comets looking to go forward. Pridham. Right. Madeline Wright backwards. Play from West Adelaide as they try and get that forward passage going. But a lot of work still to do. Just one goal in it. Murphy comes out to collect. As a coach, Paul, what's going through these two coaches' minds at the moment? A coach like Joel Porter coming from behind his team now have stepped up, found the all-important 2 goals, and what we're going through Costa's mind as well, having held on to that lead for 81 minutes and now find themselves in the back foot.
Yeah, Joel's, if you look there at the moment, Joel's up and about. He's kicking every ball, he's making every tackle, and Costa's sitting back looking a little bit either relaxed or shell-shocked. I'm not quite sure at the moment. There's one coach showing energy and trying to put that on the pitch for his players, and the other one at the minute's sitting back, probably, what can I do, what can I change? But I think at the minute you'd look, if I was in Costa's position, I'd be looking to change it up a little bit and probably go, they go into a 4-2-4, or you're putting 3 at the back and putting that extra player up forward there. Your Marta's worked their socks off and looking a bit tired there, so just swap her. You put young Emma Ryan through the middle, give him a bit more pace, a bit more energy. But as I said, at the minute, they just seem to be sitting back there, West Adelaide, and hoping it'll happen.
Little head off Weston, finds it to Madison Molino. Madeline Wright. Sparrow tries to find a through ball. Now could this be West Adelaide's opportunity? Madison Molino does well to flick it over the crossbar. Get it out of danger from Lily DeCola, who almost got that equaliser.
Good strike, good forward pass. Got in a position to shoot, and Maddie got a good hand on it to push it over the bar, and now it's a corner again, which we've seen the last couple from West Adelaide where they've looked dangerous with that delivery, so we'll see what can be produced here.
Ball sent in. Saroulis with the header. Corner. Taken again. Sasaki in the way. Now West Adelaide. Lily DeCola couldn't quite get there. Couldn't hold on to it. Now it's a break. Ko Adam Khan, but unfortunately, the pass wasn't too great in the end. 10 minutes, just over, still to go. Can West Adelaide get back in it? They've got a bit of work to do. Just one goal difference. DeCola. Willoughby with a quick clearance. Sasaki. Coldham can't get past Hodgson. It's out for a throw for Hodgson. Time ticking. 10 minutes to go. Both teams eager to get that grand final spot. The all-important moment. A week off from the final series to prepare.
Of course, the other thing we've never mentioned is fitness. Fitness will be taking a part now. Some of these players have been out here for close on 2 hours. And who can keep those fitness levels up the most will be the might be the one that sees it out to the end.
Well, it's funny that I think only, can't remember who it was, but only one of those 6 players that played in the game of the reserves game earlier, that was on the bench for both these two teams. Only one of the 6 have come on. So you think you bring some fresh legs on, but they've already played 120 minutes of football. Yeah,
it depends how much they pay. As we know, it's interchange in the reserves, but you tend to find there potentially better players, so they tend to find they play the most minutes in that reserve level. So he probably hasn't got much there he can bring on to freshen it up if they've played, as you say, probably 2 hours and then penalties in the reserve game beforehand. Hazelwood still moving forward, still full of running, one that's been on for the
options
duration.
there of Sasaki. She was onside. She still manages to hold on to the ball inside the area. Hodgson, quick to clear it. Can they go for a second chance? And it will be a goal kick in the end.
No, he's got a corner.
Corner? No, she must touched it just before.
Yeah, maybe just came off Costanzo there. And
that glare at the moment is just hard to see on the screen.
Yeah, it's too. One corner in sunlight and the rest of it in shadow there. Might have to, if it goes to penalties, if somehow West Adelaide find an equaliser, goes to penalties, might have to put the lights on.
The bill for the lights going to be high.
Yeah.
Having to put those back on for about 10 minutes. Sasaki. Sends it in deep. Murphy gets her hand to it.
Oh, I think it
McFarlane with the clearance.
I think it hit the bar.
It looked like a slight touch, but maybe it did hit the bar. I did see a bit of ripples. And it's getting a bit heated now. Emma Ryan just pushing Sasaki off the ball. It's really starting to get frustration out now. You can see West Adelaide, strong team all year. That frustration now is starting to come out. Trailing 2-1 with 7 minutes still to play. Their undefeated streak of the year could be in jeopardy. Now.
Interesting foot race. Pridham's got a bit of pace about her, but so is Emily Hodgson, and she's a very good defender. So
Sasaki comes in to make some help, but Carl Adam couldn't quite get the delivery. Yamada tries to find great positioning, but will go out for a throw in. Hodgson, quick to take the throw. Now, all in for West Adelaide. Only minutes remaining. Pridham. Costanzo. Back to Murphy. McFarlane. Sends it long. Sasaki. Nottridge. Great ball through to Hazelwood. Hazelwood, bit of space in front. Can Hazelwood take it all on herself? Hazelwood on the left.
Scored.
And that's it! Adelaide Comets extend their lead. And that could be the one sending them to the grand final. Wow! From being behind after 81 minutes, a miracle comeback from the Adelaide Comets to potentially end the undefeated streak of West Adelaide. What a turnaround.
Fantastic run from Emily Hazelwood. Taking her on, cut inside, cut back inside, and finished. Great finish. Now 5 minutes to go. We'll see how we go there. West Adelaide just made a substitution. Emily Hodgson off and Hayley Wellington on. Straight swap fullback for fullback, but at the moment I'd be, unless he's going to go three at the back here, Costa and push on. So, but no, fantastic from Comets. As I said, Joel's the coach there. His celebration was a great thing to see there. So, and here they go again. Hazelwood again, who's had a great last probably hour of the game.
Well, that support, despite only being 3 people left there behind the goal for LA Comets, it's getting louder. 3-1 for the LA Comets. And now West Adelaide, a lot to do to get back into this. You'd say it's almost over for them. They still get the second chance. They have to come up against Campbelltown City next week. But you never would have thought it would end this way. Just Sasaki. Looks like maybe a bit of cramp at the moment.
Yeah, just cramp. She's put in a good shift as well, as they all have from half. As I said, from half time they'll be disappointed in their first half performance, but from then on, coach has done really well at half time. Give them a lift, give them a boost, get some energy, get some flow in it all, and they thoroughly deserve to be in front.
The chants are starting to get a bit creative as well now. It's great to see. We had it last night as well with the State League 2 Grand Final. Now today. It's good to see clubs getting behind their teams and just showing that support. Just something different for this local level and getting their juniors involved as well is what it looks like from afar.
No, it's good. It's good. As I said, I think I wasn't there. I think you were there last week, Judd. The Modbury Vista State League game,
yeah.
the women's promotion. Apparently half the club was there watching and supporting them, and the men were all out, which is fantastic to see.
And it was great. The unity in that club is fantastic. And there's a few out here today supporting just football in general. They're out here today. They were here last night, the women's at Modbury Vista. They were all in numbers behind the goal supporting their senior team as well, the senior men's.
It's good to see. I hope Vista come up. I know
in State League 2.
Yep.
And their WNPL side now.
No, I know Diaz really well. The coach. He did my B license with him a couple of years ago. He's a really good bloke. Thoroughly deserved. He's got his coaching opportunity now and another chance at WNPL level, and I'm sure he'll take it and make Vista a bit of a strength and force next season.
One thing I do love about what they do, their senior teams all train same nights, and also Thursday night dinners. Their men and women all eat together across the 18s reserves. seniors. Now it's Wright making a run through on the right, funnily enough. Malcolm Wright trying to get around Notridge. Just can't quite do it.
Challenge. Good challenge.
And still all clear from the referee. Sparrow. Another shot from distance. Just gone over. Not long to go. Just a minute remaining. Plus additional time. You say maybe a minute of additional left in this game. Not enough now for West Adelaide, you'd say, to find two to make it an equaliser and send them to penalties.
Oh, if they come back from this, they deserve to take the whole thing out with probably a minute, 2 minutes, as you said, at the most, to try and find 2 goals. But it's been a fantastic effort from Comets since half time.
30 seconds of regular time, of extra time remaining. Chrissy Panagaris, Hazelwood scoring those 2 goals today. Goal number 9 of the season for Chrissy Panagaris from 9 games.
3 minutes of stoppage time.
And goal number 11 for Hazelwood. Double digits. Coming in with 9 goals into this game today. 3 minutes of additional time. West LA need 3 from 3 to get the win, or 2 of those in succession to at least send them to penalties. A lot to ask for West LA, but they've worked all season to put themselves number 1, and by doing so get themselves that extra opportunity and chance to make the grand final through playing against Campbelltown City next week. A very strong side. It's Yamada! Yamada! Sends it out wide. This could have been the last opportunity. If they have gotten that, we well and truly could have been saying game on. Now, Adelaide Comets firmly in control of this game in terms of scoreline. 3-1 on the scoreboard, the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Not a bad turnout from both sides here today, supporting their 2 teams. Anastasia Willoughby, out to Sasaki. Yuka Sasaki makes a good run, does well with the first touch. With the second, plays it off, but unfortunately, it's just gone out for a throw. Weston, quick little turn, he's turned it over to Kohler. Yamada tries to get through Yamada, but couldn't in the end. Wellington with a long throw. Weston gets in the back. Pridham. Sasaki. No numbers forward for Sasaki. She's got time to try to get around McFarlane, but couldn't. And we'll win the corner, the throw in. Just a minute remaining. Comets hanging on now. Place in the grand final. Not long to go. You can hear whistles from the crowd. Anticipation. Grand final place on the line. Can the LA Comets hold on? Not long remaining.
That's it.
And the LA Comets are in to the 2025 Apex Steel WNPL Grand Final. West Adelaide, unfortunately, will be taking on Campbelltown City next week for a place in the grand final, and their undefeated streak of 2025 has come to an end. Their first loss since round 5 in 2024 to the Adelaide Comets. And just the second loss since the grand final last year. What an ending to today's game. The Adelaide Comets 1-0 behind after 81 minutes. Score the equaliser and then on a rampage in extra time to score 2 goals to win 3-1 over West Adelaide. What an ending to this game, Paul. What did you make of Adelaide Comets? West Adelaide were a strong side, played very good football, but unfortunately Adelaide Comets just outweighed them towards the end.
No, it was, as I said, first half, as we spoke about just before half time, West Adelaide would have went in the far happier side, probably, unlucky with a couple of opportunities where they hit the ball on the post, but, didn't go in, but they were still in the ascendance at half time, and then second half, Comets lifted. They came in and they looked the better side from there on, to be honest, and had the energy, had the life, had the lift, and as the game went on, it looked like Comets were the side that wanted it more at the end of the day, I think, and certainly in extra time, and thoroughly deserved to go straight through to the grand final. So next week, West Adelaide in the elimination final against Campbelltown, and that will be another very, very good game. But good game of football, great game of football, Johnny.
First, what a game of football it was here today. That wraps it up. What a ending. These two teams, the best two in the league all year. Just a win for West Adelaide at the start in the first fixture of these two. A draw, 3-3 thrilling draw the second, and then it ends with an Adelaide Comets win. So 1-1-1 in terms of win, draw and loss on both sides in this fixture. Power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks. Paul, give you the honours. Who do you think was the best player in today's game? There's a couple of big players in this fixture.
Probably a bit of a left field one, to be honest, Johnny. You're probably not the person I'm expecting, but the substitute that came on, I thought changed it and brought energy and life, and was Adam Khan. She came on and just changed it around in that midfield, brought some energy, brought some life. Players lifted around her, so for me, she was best on ground there today.
Well, there we have it. That wraps it up here from Service FM Stadium. Adelaide Comets, the first team through to the grand final of 2025, and will be awaiting either Campbelltown City or West Adelaide, who will face each other in an elimination final next week. Stay tuned for that. That is a great game of football here today. 120 minutes played out, and now we'll see who plays in the grand final after next week's match. Thank you for joining us here at Surface FM Stadium. What a game of football it was. 3-1, Adelaide Comets winners. I'm your matchday commentator, Johnny Kecko. Paul Morris, thanks for joining me, mate.
No, thanks for the invite, Johnny. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Great game of football.
A long day of football. Let's go relax. Let's go out and enjoy ourselves. Enjoy our Saturday night. Enjoy your Saturday night. We'll see you all around soon. And don't forget, the Apex Steel WNPLSA Finals presented by JB Metropolitan continues next week. Campbelltown City taking on West Adelaide.
Just a...
but I had a friendly time with Victory. I won 1-0. Your teams, but senior and junior, Port Melbourne. One goes down and the other one goes. That's how it is.
I went in yesterday after yeah, I got one of
because Victory was 1 point different. The colour was Γιατί δεν μπορούσε να πάει πρώτο και το δεύτερο θα τελειώσει. Δεν μπορούσε. Να, το έχουν δώσει 4 points clear. Θα ήταν 1 point clear.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Keep that side out.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Testing. West Adelaide, Cumberland, State League 1, elimination final. It's 2-2. That's a good corner. Oh. Okay.